Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation today is from Asa Mahalla Panjwa, Birhade, Kar Chautha, Chanta Ki Jat. So this is in Rag Asa with a variation. It is a genre called Birhade. These are songs of separation, and this is to be recited, sung, based on the meter of the chants. And the recitation. Ikko ankar Satguru Prasad, Parabraham Prabh Simariai pyare, Darsan ko bal jaऊं, जिस सिमरत दुख बिसरै प्यारे, सो क्यों तज ना जाए। जिस सिमरत दुख बिसरै प्यारे, सो क्यों तज ना जाए। एह तन वेची संत पह प्यारे, प्रीतम दे मिलाए। सुख सिगार बिखया के फीके, तज छोड़े मेरी माए। काम क्रोध लोभ तज गए प्यारे, सतगुर चरणी पाए। जो जन राते राम स्यों प्यारे, अनंत न काहू जाय। हर रस जिन्हि चाख्या प्यारे, तृप्त रहे आघाय। अंचल गया साध का, नानक पै सागर पार पराय। So the refrain is pyare, addressing the mind as a dear one. This is all about cajoling the mind. And so the instruction here is Parabraham Prabh Simariai pyare, Darsan ko bal jaऊं. Offer yourself up to that vision of wisdom that sits within you, because the Parabraham, which is the Shabad Guru, the Supreme Creator, if you want to call it that, but the Supreme Essence, is no different from the Prabh, which resides within you, the self within. In other words, it is a single source. So, meditate, concentrate on the essence within you of the Parabraham. It is a vision worth offering yourself up for. And then the Guru says, Jis simrit dukh visrai, pyare, so kyo taj na jaye? Why would you forsake or forget the Prabh when its remembrance will remove your sorrows? Kind of makes sense. So, in order to travel inwards, ihtan vechi sant peh pyare. Ihtan, tan here means the body-mind complex, the body. Submit yourself, vechi, sell yourself, which means give yourself up to the Sant. The Sant here is used as a plural. Sant comes from the word Sant, which means to be tranquil, to be at peace. It refers here to a congregation of devotees who are on this path or have realized the self within. Seek their company. Give yourself up to them. And then, Pritam de milai, that association will cause you to find the self within. Now, Sukh sigar bikhya ke phike. Bikhya, poison, is a reference to worldly pleasures, amorous pleasures of the world. In other words, the essence here is the world is fleeting in nature. What you want to do is catch the unchanging essence behind the world that is fleeting. That is what will give you fulfillment, nothing else. So forsake the fleeting pleasures or sensory stimulation of the outside world. By forsaking, it means grasp their essence, which is unchanging. And your existential angst will be at an end. You will stop chasing phantoms. Kam, krodh, lobh, taj gaye pyare. And then you will find when you're fulfilled, lust, anger, greed will automatically disappear. And this is the result of Satgur Charni Pai. When you allow the Satgur to implant the wisdom of the self within you, the teachings of the Satgur have to be imbibed. So the teachings of the Satgur instill in you, it starts to create an affinity for the self when you listen to the Guru. Jo jan rate Ram syo pyare anant na kahu jaye. Once this affinity begins to develop with the self, a love for the self within, once you begin to recognize it gradually, then you will not turn anywhere else. Those who are imbued with love for the Ram self look to no one else. Anantana kahu jaye. And once you taste the essence of the Har self, you're completely fulfilled. Har ras jini chakhya pyare, tripta rahe aghay. Says you're completely fulfilled, satisfied. So the injunction to us is Anchal gahya sadka Nanak pair sagar par parai. Nanak's injunction. Anchal gahya, to hold fast, to catch on to. Nanak grasped the hem of the Sad's robe. The Sad here is the Guru. Catching somebody's hem the Guru's hem simply means it's just a figure of speech for saying, hang on to the teachings of the Sad and then cross the ocean of fear. Well, the ocean is obviously not a physical ocean. It is your mind that is filled with fear. So cross over this consciousness. Consciousness has been likened to an ocean. And ego consciousness is fear. So we have to recognize that the Parabraham and the Prabh are the same source. To realize the Parabraham, you have to know yourself. To know yourself requires a mediating agency called the Satgur. And the Satgur is the one that helps us travel within the inner world of our emotions, within the inner world that we can't see, but it guides us, it moves us, it instigates us. And so if we are to lead an optimal life, we need to know ourselves, you see. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.